I can't choose Roku because you didn't finish the deed. You didn't even find another way around to fix it. You just died. You fought a volcano and died, and everybody else died.
Hey, nerds, leave your feelings at the door, because it's mob time.
What's up, y'all, and welcome to Versus Tuesday, brought to you by the Blurred Mob. I'm your host, Phoop, joined by my two co-hosts, Ryun and Ralph. If you're listening to this on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or any other streaming service, make sure you hit that follow button so you can get updates from the mob.
And if you fire, water, earth, and or airbenders are watching us on YouTube, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those bell notifications for future uploads.
All right. Ryan has given you guys a little taste of what this Versus Tuesday about. Our topic for today is, if you were the avatar, which previous avatar would you want to guide you? Our boundaries are, we are a modern day avatar, and there has been no other avatar up till now. So if this is your first time listening to Versus Tuesday, let me explain the rules. Me, Ryan, and Ralph will have 60 seconds to choose our choice and plead our case. After everybody has done their 60 seconds, we will go into a 10-minute rebuttal phase where everybody will go back and forth and defend their point. After the 10 minutes are done, that's it. The versus is over, and we will leave it up to you guys to let us know who won this Versus Tuesday. Also forgot to mention that the choices that we have for this Versus Tuesday is Aang, Korra, Kyoshi, and Roku. So, before we get into it, how you boys feeling?
Life is alright. Life is tired. Y'all know I buy something new damn near every time we record, so I got the Claymore manga box set. I didn't use our Right Stuff anime affiliate link though, because it was really cheap on Amazon. I'm sorry.
Terrible. But speaking of affiliate links, make sure you do the opposite of what Ryan did and check out our affiliate links in the description for Entertainment Earth and Right Stuff Anime. Get you some stuff and support the mob.
Look, bro, it was cheap. It was cheap. I ain't usually Right Stuff hit.
But that's why we're broke, Ryan. That kind of thinking is why we're broke.
What was the last piece of manga you bought from Right Stuff? Ralph, what's the last statuette you bought from Entertainment Earth? I'm listening.
I haven't even bought anything yet.
I haven't bought anything, but the point is,
this has been gifts.
You had the opportunity. You had the opportunity to buy something, and you didn't.
That's why we broke. Look, send some donations.
We gonna get a little donation thing set up soon, so be on the lookout for that. If you have been looking for ways to donate to the mob, but aren't really interested in the merchandise on Right Stuff Anime or Entertainment Earth, we do have something coming for that, so stay tuned.
I need a new mic. and I need a tower PC.
That's a lot of money.
Y'all ain't gotta pay for the whole thing.
You had me at mic, but PC, a whole PC?
That's crazy.
I'll pay for 3/4 of it.
3/4? And I already know, just knowing you, that the PC that you want to build is disgustingly expensive.
I was at Micro Center, and I called our homeboy Twisted Journey, and I was just looking at him. I was like, bro, why GPUs costing $1,600 by themselves? I was like, people really buying this? He was like, I mean, I got one for like $1,300. It was on sale. I'm like, what? $1,300 for a GPU?
I bought my GPU from somebody for $200.
Yeah, my GPU was like $250.
Bro, them things were so high. I'm like, I don't even game on PC for real. I just need something to last me 5 good years, and I can podcast from it, and I can update it.
I got you after this.
Bet. I ain't gonna build it for like another few months.
Okay.
But I got you.
But as always, Ron will be going first, Ralph will be going second, and I will be going last. So we got 60 seconds on the clock, starting with your boy, Ron. 3, 2, 1.
Now, if I was the Avatar, my original element, I'd have to be a member of the Fire Nation. I've taken the test. I'm a firebender. My zodiac signs, fire signs for the most part, all three. And because of that, not even because of that, I'm picking Roku. Roku is very mature. He lived a long life. He experienced heartbreak. He experienced having his friend betray him. He wasn't too much of a pacifist, but he also wasn't overly aggressive. He was very not necessarily soft. He was stern yet relatable when it came to tutoring Aang. He was one of the main avatars that Aang went towards. And when I look at the type of coaches and trainers and mentors that I have in my life currently, I feel like Roku would fit me the best. He was skilled. That man fought a volcano. He had a dragon. Some theorists say he was lava bending when he was actually fighting against that volcano. That's something to look into later. So I feel like Roku would probably be the best choice for me.
Okay. So Avatar Ryan chose Avatar Roku to be his mentor. Moving on to Avatar Ralph. 60 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1.
I am a water sign through and through, so I gotta stick with my girl Korra. Main reason I would really pick her, she knows a lot of different fighting styles. She knew how to fire bend and earth bend out of the womb, pretty much. She learned that at like ages 2 to 4, so she knows those very well, very vivid. So teaching that would be very easy. She's battled depression. She knows how to get around being depressed and getting around in the avatar state just in case that happens down the line. She is very caring, although even though she was younger, she was very headstrong with trying to tackle things on and being too arrogant. But I think she's learned her lesson now after the many beatings. So, but I mean, overall, she is a great person. I feel like she would be a great compliment to my personality and the way I act. Really, I feel like she'd be a great teacher.
Okay.
I could see y'all arguing, no cap.
I
could too. Then we just gonna be like,
out of the three of us, I could see you arguing with Korra.
But Ralph,
you
need to do this. But I'm not doing that.
Ralph be like, forget what you talking about. Bye bye.
I'll listen. I'll sit there and think about it. And be like, you know what? You're right. Let me do this.
Ralph's gonna do the thing she told him not to do, and then after he does it, he's gonna think about it and be like, you know what?
I'll try what you said.
She might have had a point.
I might not actually do it, but I'm gonna sit there and like motion and then think about it. Like,
I'm gonna contemplate. It will be a piece of my decision making process.
Yes.
Exactly.
I'm glad y'all know me so well.
Oh man. But Avatar Ralph chose Avatar Korra to be his mentor. Moving on to me, Avatar Phoop. 60 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1. I definitely agree with Ryan. If I was in the Avatar universe, I have to be a firebender. And just knowing how I am, like as a hothead, I have to choose Aang to be my mentor. Cause he's gonna be that one. Cause I'm a wanna, go for it. I'm very impulsive. Y'all already know that. And Aang just gonna have to be that one to be like, hold up, Phoop. Wait a minute. Let's think about this. Like Aang being an airbender, he was always trying to find different ways around doing stuff without violence, having peace among the people. Then with me being an avatar in this ever-growing society, Aang, with him, as he grew up as an avatar, he saw the changes that were happening to the world around him with like Republic City, building up governments, police forces like with Toph and Sokka and the rest of them. So I really feel like he could really guide me, moving forward as a modern day avatar.
I thought you were going to pick Kyoshi. That's interesting.
When we get to the 10 minutes, I'm gonna tell y'all. When I get to the 10 minutes, I'm gonna tell y'all exactly why I did not choose everybody else.
I was shocked. I really thought you were going to pick Kyoshi.
He was shook if. But here we go. So, going over the choices before we get into the 10-minute rebuttal. Ryan chose Avatar Roku to be his mentor. Ralph chose Avatar Korra to be his mentor. And I chose Avatar Aang to be my mentor. 10 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1.
10 minutes. She meant 10 minutes.
What'd I say? 10 seconds?
Yes.
10 minutes.
10 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi. Hurry up, 5 Mississippi.
But the reason why I didn't choose Kyoshi or Korra specifically, because I feel like me and Korra are just the same person. And she gonna tell me some stuff that I could have just thought of anyway, and then it's just like, what's the point? Like, you finna tell me the same thing that I probably would have already decided myself. Now, I now on the back end, with Korra already going through, like what Ralph said, going through all of the hardships and the beating she's went through, she'll probably be like, hey, Phoop, I've already done this before. I know where this ends, so you might want to chill out. But then at the same time, I'd be like, no.
I don't know. I feel like you'll do the same thing with Aang, though.
I feel like, but
Aang would give her a different perspective, though. Korra would give a similar perspective.
Korra would give a similar perspective, but Aang would give me I feel like me and Aang would be opposites. Like, I would want to do something very impulsive and confrontational. And he'd be like, no, you don't really have to do it that way. What if we did it like this? And I feel like he would give me a very good, different perspective on why I should do something differently.
But at the same time, I feel like your impulsive or intrusive thoughts will also win. I feel like it'll win.
I mean, it might, but I feel like just having him there, like him being that peacekeeper, like that angel on my shoulder that be like, hey, Phoop, hold on. Because, I mean, like with Korra and Kyoshi, something might piss me off and they be like, you know what? Do it. Do it.
And that's why I picked her.
See, but with Korra's personality, I wouldn't know how I mesh with her. I could see us, I feel like me and Korra will be one or the other. We'll either be hot or cold. Either I'll mess with her, or I'll be like, bro, I don't even talk to you like that. I don't even know why you in my head like talking about. You know what I'm saying? Get on out of here. I feel like that'll be my relationship with Korra. Aang, mature Aang, I could see that. I could see him guiding somebody.
Like him being like mature Aang, him being all adult. And then if you look at the other perspective that I looked at it by choosing Aang, is that we stopped at Korra. So there's been no Avatar since me. So Aang's been through that similar type of thing where it's been 100+ years since there's been an Avatar and then you popped up. So we can relate on that level of what's expected or what I would go through as an Avatar showing up after all this time.
Fair enough. I still feel like Roku's one of the best, though. Now, the only reason
Aang didn't even listen to Roku for real, though. He always went to Roku, but at the end of the day, he never did what Roku told him to do.
Are you saying as far as teaching?
As a guy and a tutor, yes. Like okay. Roku reminds me of like that solid father figure, a mentor. And even if you don't choose his options, you see why they were valid options, and he's going to level set with you. That's the vibe I got from Roku. Like, he's out of all the avatars that we've seen, he seems like the most balanced. Like, he's not too passive, not too aggressive, and I rock with that.
I honestly think you need Kyoshi. I think you need somebody to yell at you. Like, you need some tough love.
Because here's the thing, Kyoshi would be in my head. If I am angry and I want to use my power to my advantage, but I need someone more balanced.
But let's think about this, though. How many times do you actually get angry?
But
one.
But and how many times? And then how many times do you do something where you really just needed somebody to be like, Ryan, for real? Like, I feel like you might need somebody to like keep you in line.
But that's why I like Roku, because when I've had mentors who not just like Roku, but who are similar to him, and because Roku has done things that would make me respect him, that would make me respect his opinion. I seen what he went through. I think he should have, off Ozai. Not Ozai. What was that Fire Lord?
I can't choose Roku because you didn't finish the deed. You didn't even find another way around to fix it. You just died. You fought a volcano and died, and everybody else died.
But hey, but I understood him. That's like if you and me, like if I became Avatar, and like you, me, and Ralph, we all cool. And I'm going out and saving the world. All this. Here go Portia as a Phoop as a Fire Nation person. Man, Ryan, I see what you're doing out there, but I think we can do better. Phoop, you doing a little too much. Ralph, you heard that? I heard it. I'm minding my own business out here in Ba Sing Se though. Well, South Pole or whatever. And if you start getting crazy, I don't think I could offer you food. I don't think I could. We could box, but I don't think I could offer you. So I relate to Roku on that.
But I feel like, but you don't have to off me. See, the thing about Aang is everybody was telling him, hey, you need to kill Ozai. Hey, you need to kill Ozai. And Aang was like, you know what? I'm not going to kill you, but I'm going to do something where you can't harm anybody again, which is why he took his bending.
Yeah.
But what Roku did and what you just said you would do is that you wouldn't kill me at all, so I can still be out here running havoc, which what Sozin did.
Now I feel you, but we also said if we were the avatars in modern times, even if you took bending, someone could be very dangerous. We saw that towards the latter parts of Legend of Korra.
True.
So you would still have to find workarounds. Aang did find one because the plot helped him out.
But that's what I'm saying though. That's what I'm saying with Aang being my mentor. I'm gonna want to do this one thing, and Aang's gonna be like, "Hey, chill out. Here's this other solution." That's all I'm saying.
Aang a little too soft, in my opinion. I need a little bit of mix.
Yeah,
I need a mix.
At least for me.
Kyoshi real aggressive, but Aang is real soft. I think
as he got older, he got I would say mature Aang. As a guy and a mentor, I just need somebody to be like, hey, chill out for a second. You know, just like a soft personality to be the opposite of my fiery, upfront, impulsive personality. Cause I already know if I get Kyoshi or Korra and you go to yelling in my face, I'm just gonna shut you out. Like there is no Avatar state. There is no Avatar. There is no. I'm out of here. You won't hear from me again. Like that's you would crazy. You would have to do what Aang did with Korra and like show up in my dreams or something, show me some flash. You would have to force me to see what you try to tell me, because as soon as you go to hollering in my ear with that bullshit, I'm shutting you out.
See, but I'll say this though, to go against Ralph, Korra ain't bad. Because after she grew, she had enough experiences. Don't get me wrong. It's just personality-wise, she's very distinct. And that's why.
But I think as she got older, like younger, yes, Korra was very confrontational, blunt, very arrogant. I'ma say what's on my mind. Not, I do it first, think later. But then as she got older, as she learned all these lessons, she humbled a bit. So I really feel like if Ralph, with taking Korra as that humble, I've learned from my lessons, I've been through all these stages in my life, I feel like she could be a really good mentor.
Yeah, and plus, like, say for instance, she would probably pass away at the time that we said. I feel like her lessons will very much follow her teachings a lot. I don't think she'll be as aggressive because she's been through that. She'll know, what to do and how to treat it. If it's something that she hasn't been through, she might react, a little bit more aggressive or something. Except if it's similar things as far as like depression, which is, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be in a lot of avatars that we see coming in the future. They're going to deal with some kind of sense of depression or some kind of thing that's going to make them, feel like they're not normal. Like that's gonna happen. She's gonna be that person that can go.
I feel like now I would choose Korra just for the fact that I feel like she would be very empathetic to that imposter syndrome that you could get as being an avatar. Yeah. Like I'm not. Why am I the avatar? Why do I have these powers? Like if I ever felt like a moment that I'm not really doing shit being the avatar, she could empathize with that. Because she's been through the same thing. I feel like the other three, like Aang being an airbender, he's very removed from like emotional attachment and stuff.
Yeah.
So him being able to empathize might be weird. Kyoshi like being an earthbender, maybe not. And then with Roku, he might be able to empathize with a couple things. But I think out of the four, I think Korra will be able to empathize the most.
Yeah.
And that's why I got her. So I need somebody to be my yin to my yang and my yang to my yin when I need it.
Okay, Sokka and Moon Princess.
Listen, I need it.
I
Y'all know how I get.
I know, we know.
We know.
We know.
Because Ralph get this look on his face when he get upset, and I could just see Korra like, come on, I know what's in your head. He just gonna be like, I don't even want to talk to you for real. I'm gonna listen, I don't even want to talk to you for real.
Ralph ain't even gonna take the time to shut her out. He just gonna tune her out, and she just sitting there saying a whole monologue.
He just gonna sit there with his eyes glowing while he's just sitting there.
You know them times with Ralph be like, we'll say a whole we'll go back and forth for a good 5 minutes. What you think, Ralph? What was said?
Mm-hmm. I've gotten better though.
What was said? Oh man. But the 10 minutes are over. Just to go over the choices again, Ron chose Avatar Roku, Ralph chose Avatar Korra, and I chose Avatar Aang. Let us know in the comments which of these four you would choose to be your Avatar mentor. And are we laughing at Ralph? Because I peeked over there and he was... Yes. But let us know in the comments which out of these four choices you would rather have to be your Avatar mentor. And if your Avatar mentor isn't on the list, let us know who is and why. And with that being said, go ahead and lead us out, Ralph.
All right. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. Make sure you go and check out our affiliates, Right Stuff Anime, where you can get all your manga, your Funko Pops, your movies, etc. Or you can go to Entertainment Earth and get some more Funko Pops. You might find a limited edition or something. You might find your little box set. Who knows? Don't be like Ryan. That's the key.
I bought plenty of stuff from Right Stuff. I'm the reason we even got a balance on there. Y'all capping off, bro. Y'all capping off. Y'all capping off.
Use the code. Don't be like Ryan.
I did not think we was gonna spin back to that.
And this how I know you ain't. This how I know you ain't using it. It ain't no code. They gotta go to the link and it tracks them. You talking about some code?
It's not a code, Ralph.
We ain't got the Blurred Mob 10 promo code to get you $10 off. We ain't got nothing like that.
We don't have. It is a link. Click the link.
He ain't even used it.
I haven't bought anything.
Damn. We've been saying click the links all this time where you get a code from.
You like My Hero? Get that My Hero box set from Right Stuff.
Anyway, as I was saying, make sure you guys follow us on our socials on Instagram at the Blurred Mob Pod. Make sure you guys follow us on Facebook and TikTok at the Blurred Mob Podcast. Make sure you guys follow us on Twitter at the Blurred Mob. And with that being said, we out. Peace.
But I will say, I'm not gonna take Peter seriously with that Venom voice. That shit is so funny to me.
Get him.
Tell Craven. Tell him what? Tell him what, Peter?